So y'all listen. I was up in I was in here last night chilling, minding my own business, right? And somebody has sent me, shout out to one of the subscribers, has sent me Gossip in the City's Instagram page. Shout out to Gossip in the City. I rock with them. I used them a couple times. Credible people. And oh dear God Almighty Jesus. Listen, girl, cracking my knuckles. Um, I'm aggravated, y'all. I really am. I'm aggravated because I'm just over the harlotation that's going on around here. I'm sick of it. Like first you had the original harlot come out and bragged about how she was all up and through and doing all of this, that, and this with Leisure Suit. And then she got backlash, still getting backlash, and it's years later. And it's just like, have none of y'all learned from that at least? Like, here we go again with this same woman that once, when all of this came out, she came out and claimed that the phone was hacked or the email was hacked, and there was nothing going on between him and her, and she won't pregnant because I think they said she was pregnant around that time. Unless this is a whole nother woman, unless this is a whole nother woman, and if it is, y'all get me together in the comments. This could be a whole nother woman, but she decides that she wants to come out on IG sometime yesterday or whenever it was that Tasha did her interview. Remember the Tea Talk I gave y'all last night? When she, during that interview, Shamia was the one who was being messy and asked her about the rumors about the sad chick and the sad baby. Now, y'all know I don't fool with Tasha. But the only thing that she said, she answered that question the best way that she could, which was, "It ain't no sad chick, it ain't no sad baby." That's really all that Tasha said. Tasha could have went in and let half on this damn woman for not only fucking her damn husband, but having a goddamn baby by him. But she didn't do that. The only thing she got up there was said was, "Ain't no baby, ain't no sad chick. I don't know what y'all talk about. We've been clear to all of that. That's dead." Da, 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 da. That was all she said. She didn't talk about her. She didn't talk about her child. Y'all listen to this stupid shit.
Ooh, but I don't need Tasha doing no interviews on my baby. I don't need Tasha doing no interviews on my baby. Y'all want to interview on my baby? You contact me. The only people that can give you interviews on my child and my situation is the two people that was involved. Well, guess what? Other people know about it too. So I ain't gonna mistake two people. But the only people that could give you information is me and him. And y'all know he ain't about to give it. He ain't about to give it. He already showed what the fuck he is. He already showed me who the fuck he is. He ain't about to be or whatever y'all looking at or whatever y'all going off of. But that ain't his reality. That ain't his reality. How the fuck you gonna do a damn reality show? It ain't even your fucking reality. Because I have been sitting here trying to keep it cool all these years. So you know what it is. There's no way you could be with somebody all these years and you're not with them 24/7. And, you know, you've been hearing shit about the man. I didn't even know he was wilding like that. That's why I left. If y'all want to know. If I still wanted to be with him, I could still be with him. I left because I saw that he was out here wilding. You ain't about to disrespect me. You ain't about to do that to me. So I'm like, I'm not, you ain't about to play with me like this. Fuck no. So I dipped because I don't play that shit. So that's when people was talking about home wrecking and all of this. No, I was under the impression that I was it. And he was getting out of that. But if I know that he out here doing this and that and just wilding, you can miss me with that bullshit. I'm not with that shit. You're not about to have me out here looking stupid. All these years. So you, period, you're not about to do that to me and disrespect me. The only reason I got up on here is because she went to the radio station and asked about my child, and her demeanor with it, the way she said what she said. That's a trigger for you. You don't know what the fuck. I'm still healing. That's like you don't speak on my child. And then for you, your question is, the question was, is that outside baby? And you're like, no, there's no outside baby and stuff. Forget my situation. Let's not talk about my baby. Why he not taking paternity tests for these other babies that's out here? Why? Because a person who know that they ain't their child, they taking that shit so you can shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of my face and keep it moving. When you know there's absolutely no chance because you being a good husband, period, you're not about to do that to me and disrespect me. The only reason you ain't out here fucking with nobody and you ain't out here fucking raw, you gonna be like, man, come on, we gonna take this so you can leave me the fuck alone. You gonna do that. But you haven't did that. You haven't did that. See, I don't know what's been told to you. I don't know what all he told you. He must have coached you for this interview or whatever. So all I'm saying is, it's a lot. But if you want to know, I could tell you. I could tell you the real. Because what you're not going to do, Rocky, is you're not about to threaten me. I'm not fucking scared of you. I ain't fucking scared of you. I'm not scared of you. And you
Look, look, y'all. Look. I'm sick of it. All right. Listen. First and foremost, one thing that I will give her is that she's obviously from Nolan's. All right, because baby, she got that Nolan accent down, and I'm here for the accent. But I will say this: you making all of my Nola folk look bad. It's like Nola, that's how y'all hoes giving it up around there. Like I'm so sick of these silly broads getting up here and want to beat. First of all right. I'm more than show because we seem to be in the same age range. You might be a little bit older than I am. I don't know, but you seem to be somewhere in my era. So because of which, sis, ain't a bitch or a hoe or a nigga alive that would ever sit here and tell me that they did not know that Rocky Bivens was married to Latasha Scott. Then you got up here and said, well, he was getting a divorce from her. I thought that was going to be over with. Sweetie, how could you think that? How could you think that? What was he doing that made you think that? See, for you to think that, you're making it seem as if he was living with you, he stayed all the time at your house, you brought him around your friends and your family, you brought him around your co-workers, you brought him around there to the church house with you. Hey, Bishop so and so, meet my man. Rocky or whatever the case may be. I mean, what type of relationship did you have with him, sis? Because I'm confused. Like, the way you're going about it, you're making it seem as if y'all was about to be in a relationship, and the way that you come in at it, and then you want to make it about the baby, and it's not about the baby because Latasha said absolutely nothing about your baby. So I'm leaving the baby out of this because your shit has nothing to do with that child. Your issue is because, and then you said, don't ask no questions or do no interviews with my if you oh no, if y'all want to interview about my child, y'all come and ask me, or whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, sis, you making it seem as if this entire interview was just centered around that rumor and what y'all had going on in this child that you may or may not have. Because remember, you said it won't no damn baby. Now it's a baby. But even if it won't no baby, you knew feeling damn well that this man was married. You knew that he still has some type of dealings with Tasha, and you would listen. Seeing what I see of this show and seeing Rocky and her up here, and the dynamic that they obviously got, little girl, listen. We don't care, sis. We don't care. If it was all of that, you should have came out when you did came out, you just should have stayed and stuck on what you said. If all of that was so true and if it was so real and there is a baby and so on and so forth and blah 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 and so and yada yada yada, then you just should have kept up. You should have kept this going, sis. Like at this point, it's just giving clout chaser. It is. It is. It's giving Tasha is in the media. And now, because that situation was brought up, now you want to pull a harlot Curry and get your ass up here and trying to make it seem as if the whole thing was centered around you. And how dare she bring up your child? Girl, sit your. Y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got more to give y'all because I don't know this woman. And Rocky is a you know what? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, sis, you knew he was married, you knew he had a family, and you knew where he was going, where he went with your ass. I'm just saying. Most of the guys that are about to get a divorce and they're really getting a divorce and moving on around this time, they done moved out the house. They got their own stuff set up somewhere else. You're there like that. Probably around that time, you might have a key. It ain't like they son is little. He grown as I am. Like the nigga in college. He just graduated college. Like, I mean, I'm just saying. What type of what y'all drop down in the comments and y'all what do y'all think? Do y'all think this was just a situation where Rocky was just screwing this woman and tossing her around like a used comrade? Or do y'all think that Rocky was really pillow talking this woman and made this woman think that they was going to be an item and that they was going to be together? Because now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I do remember talking about this story, and I think she put out text messages or emails, one of the two. And the way he was conversing with her, I mean, it could have just been, sweet talking her so she don't put nothing out. Or it really could have been that y'all really did have something and then y'all made this child up out of that. But then again, much like I said in my thing last night, to me, I feel like she definitely knew about you or whatever the case may be, but I felt like all of y'all came into an agreement and that it was just gonna be was what it was and so on and so forth, and it was over with because we ain't heard about it no more after that. I don't know. Y'all drop down in the comments, y'all let me know, and yeah, I'm gone. I ain't wasting no more time on this. Like that bitch, I'm paying that whole dust. Girl, you don't get no life from me, girl. Bye.